Hello, Merry Christmas. Hi, my Stampin' friends. Hee hee, happy holidays, jingle bells. I'm gonna wait for a minute here and see if people hop on. I just finished up my Christmas card making, so I thought that I would come on, and it's not like I have tons, but I have some. I thought I would show you the cards that I have this year before I sign them and get them sent out. I also had some news I wanted to share, so I'm going to do that first, and if people hop on, they'll have to play catch up or whatever, or watch the replay of this. Let me pull this up on my iPad and make sure I'm there. There I am. And I want to get the volume turned off here. Oops, I'm turning it the wrong way. There we go. Okay. So, anyway, as you know, I was a coach for Fun Stamper's Journey. Prior to that, for probably 20 years, I was a consultant for Close to My Heart. And back in the day when I signed up for that, it was called Dots, and they had a pretty thick catalog, and the focus back then was stamping. And so I was, trying to make my decision. Did I want to sign up with Dots? Did I want to sign up with Stampin' Up? And I knew that there were already, hello, welcome in. I knew there were already people in town here that were selling Stampin' Up. So that is that, and the factor of back then, of course, all the stamps were wood mounted, and excuse me, with Stampin' Up you had to go through this whole process of mounting your stamps. So I made the decision to go with Dots. And then along the way they changed their name to Close to My Heart, and it became more, the focus was more on scrapbooking, which was what Jeanette's love was to begin with when she started that company, was scrapbooking. And so it only made sense that that was and then scrapbooking evolved and became a really big thing, more so than stamping, for a several year period. And I wasn't a scrapbooker. I just couldn't get into it. But I stayed on with the company because I liked the stamps, I liked the designs. But as time grew, the catalog was getting smaller, and I was finding less things that were my style. And then all of a sudden Fun Stamper's Journey came along, and I'd heard about it here and there, seen people speak of it on YouTube and stuff. And then my friend Catherine, hey Christine, my friend Catherine signed up with FSJ, and I signed up under her, and I was so excited. They had this big thick catalog. It was, the company was only just a few years old. I thought, this is awesome. This is so fun. And then I was in it for a year, went to convention in Arizona. And that's the first time I'd ever been there. And so while it was so incredibly hot, it was also so fun. I was just so jazzed about this company. And then what did they do? Decide not to do direct sales anymore. And so you could still stay involved by being an affiliate, which was all fine and good, but a lot of the fun stuff associated with being involved with a direct sales company was gone. And so I was just feeling this real sense of loss. And while I thought, okay, I'll stay on as an affiliate, and it just hasn't been the same. And so something was gnawing at me. Hey, Karen. And I kept thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. Finally, I made the decision to sign up with Stampin' Up, which I haven't done yet, but come January 1st, I am. So January 1st, New Year's, I'm starting a new year, and I'm going to sign up with Stampin' Up, and I'm really excited about it. I really love their stamps. I always have. I have drawers full of Stampin' Up stamps, even though I was selling close to my heart all those years. You know, there's stamps from all these companies that I love. I mean, I have a room full, as you can see behind me. That's just part of it. I have drawers, I have racks. I'm a stampaholic. I need a step program, I think. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to sign up. I'm just really jazzed and excited about that, looking forward to it. So I'll be doing more videos, both live videos on here on Facebook. I will be doing videos on YouTube, and I will be more active on my blog for sure. So if you've never been over there, you can hop over there. It hasn't been updated for a while, but the stuff that's on there is good already. But that's everything is under JannaStamps. So my Facebook page, my blog, and YouTube, it's all under JannaStamps. So that will make it easy to find. I know, Karen, right? Me too. Christine, you guys? Okay, it wasn't just me. I was trying to be enthused. I signed up as an affiliate for FSJ. Well, we didn't have to be loyal anymore, so I also signed up as an affiliate with Richard. I signed up as an affiliate with Pretty Pink Posh. She sells really awesome sequins and really cute stamps and dies. But so what? I mean, I didn't feel involved. I don't have this like group of people. It's just not the same. And some people are doing fine. They're carrying on, and I'm watching their videos, and it's, you know, but for me, just personally for me, it's just not the same. I don't know. That's all I can say. So anyway, that's why I'm really looking forward to this. I hadn't signed up for Stampin' Up before because I have friends locally in our small community. And I thought, well, you know, why would anybody buy from me where there's already this big following here, you know, for the other gals that are selling it. However, you know, I've got a pretty good following on YouTube, and with doing my live videos and everything, I figure I can get a following. I'm counting on it. And I'm just looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. So, yay! Hey, Patty. I know. Yeah, I'm not doing the affiliate stuff. I'm ending all my affiliate stuff, so no worries. That's not copacetic. And no, definitely ending the affiliate stuff. And my only thing I will be doing will be Stampin' Up. So anyway, I want to show you guys these Christmas cards that I made. I had a few left over from the last year that I hadn't sent out. So I'm just going to show them all to you. So I'm going to tip my phone down. Hey, Richard. I'm going to tip my phone down. But first I have to take it out of this mount. Oh, look. Oh, now you're seeing my mess. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let me get this. There we go. All right. Okay, I think. Can you guys still hear me okay? Because I was touching a lot of buttons there that I didn't mean to do. All right. Just checking here to make sure I've got it situated. I'm not seeing my hands yet. There they are. Okay. So let's get started. I hope you guys are enjoying the holidays, and you're probably all far ahead of me, but yeah, I literally just finished up the last of my Christmas card making today. So back before I had signed up with FSJ, I did a little stint as being on a design team, which was something that was I had it was like a goal for me to get on a design team, and I finally did with this company called Pretty Cute Stamps, and this is from one of their stamp sets. She still is selling off what she has left of her stamps, so you can always go look at what she has, but she's just doing digital, I think. And honestly, I'm not a digi person, and part of the reason for that is because I have this room full of stamps, and I just can't, it just doesn't make sense to me to do digis for me personally, when I have this room full of stamps. So anyway, this is from one of those stamp sets, and I did this watercolor background. I wanted it to look like Alaska. So I kind of did it like the frozen water and maybe an iceberg back there, and then I did all the little snowflakes, and I just thought it turned out cute. So that's that. I don't know what my dog's doing. I'm sorry, you guys, I need to go check on her real quick. So just look at that real quick. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys, but she was howling. I had to make sure she was okay. Okay, so this was a card from a Stampin' Up! Class that I went to, and it has this cute little gingerbread man, and he's on that track that you put, there's 2 pennies in there, and a foam thing, a dimensional. So that was really fun. I thought he was cute. Okay. This was from last year when we had one of our FSJ thingies. And that was a gorgeous card, and I hung on to it. So now I have it to send out this year. And I'm doing a video. This is an FSJ set, little snowman. I went to Eva Bussum's house when she was still living up in Portland, and a group of us got together and made some cards, and I was hoarding these because I just had so much fun. I didn't send them last year, so now I have them for this year. But I colored those with pencil, and so yeah, you can, I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but there's some silks on there. Very pretty. Hey, Janice. Okay, and this was another one that I made there. It's got some vellum on it, and we did that fun background with an embossing folder, and we watercolored on our snowflake. So pretty. And then so like I said, I hoarded these cards, you guys, from that FSJ event, and I was looking at this one when I pulled them out, and I thought that is just so pretty. It's when I get these cards like this that I love, sometimes it's really hard to send them. Do you guys ever find that? Because it's the only one, and now I realize I can make more because I have these things, but sometimes you just, Oh, it's just hard. Okay. Put these behind the others. And then there was this one that was also from that event. I love that mirror paper. It's so pretty. And this little bow. It's like, you know, you think, you go back and look at these things and it's like, I love that little bow. And how some things can just dress things up, like that strip of paper right there. It just makes all the difference. This was from my friend's. She does what she calls card and coffee once a month. We go up to her house. She's always got coffee and tea and goodies. And card for us to plan. We usually make 2. So I sent the other one of these out last year, and then I hoarded this one. So again, now I have it to send this year, but isn't that cute? We just used one of those sweater like embossing folders and then made it into a Christmas sweater. So I think, I can't remember if the other one I made into more like a man's sweater, but this one, see, she's got her little dress back there and the gingerbread. That was just cut out of the designer paper. So cute. And these are just foam stickers. Fun. Okay, now these were this year's. This was from a Card and Coffee. Is that gorgeous or what? So this is all Stampin' Up. I hope I'm getting this in the, yeah, picture for you. Can you see the sparkle on the paper? I'm not sure if you can, but the paper is totally sparkly. And this, it's a beautiful card, and it was so easy to make because those are just die cut. This we stamped on and stamped off and then stamped the paper, and then that gorgeous ribbon. I'm not kidding, it was just an easy card, but it's so pretty. And so like I said, we always make 2, so I made 2, and I did just the opposite on the trees. So this one's got 2 of the gold and 1 silver, and that one's just the opposite. Oh, and this one's got silver paper, and that's got the gold. Yeah, those turned out pretty. This is one I made with this FSJ set. And I had seen, Carrie Rhodes did a background with the Buffalo Check stencil, and then how she took pencil and added in the colored lines there. And I loved that technique. And she actually made this card. I cased her card. If you don't know what that means, it means copy and share everything. So that's what I did. And I thought it turned out so cute. Okay, and these are 2 more cards from Card and Coffee. I think this was the last time I went up there in November. And so this is all Stampin' Up. And it's like a little window, and then we put glitter embossing paste on the tree for the snow. And that's that same tree set that was on those other cards. And that's stamped and embossed with white. Oh, and then we stamped the envelope. Aren't those cute? Yeah, that's like one I want to hoard, but I'm not going to. I'm going to send it out. Okay, these are the ones I just finished up today. I made 6 of these. I loved this set. This is Stampin' Up also, except for the snowy hills. And I created those using a die set from Lawn Fawn. I know the texture of that glitter embossing paste, and it was really easy to put on just with a spatula, and it actually dried really fast. So yeah, this was fun. And these little snowflakes were all part of it. I used this glitter paper that was part of this suite from Stampin' Up. And there's like 3 colors, like a really gorgeous kind of aqua blue, white, and then that green. I colored with Copics, and I put a little sparkle on Santa's hat and on the little pom-pom on the elves with, oh, you guys know, this. Wink of Stella. I couldn't think of what it was called. Oh, and there's sparkle silk on there, and there's whipped cream silk on there. So inside, it says, wishing you everything on your list and more. Merry Christmas. So those were fun. I also stamped and colored a bunch of the gnomes, but I decided to that I'm going to make ornaments with those, so I didn't turn them into cards. So this set is from Sunny Studios Stamps, and the bell is so realistic looking. It is layered in 3 different stamps that you stamp. So using, I used my, boy, my words are gone, you guys. You know, I'm sorry. My Misty, that. And Richard was on earlier with Stampin' Up's, I think they call theirs the Stamparatus. It's very cool. I'm going to have to get one of those because they've got 2 flaps on theirs and the flaps flip, so you've got way more options on that, and the price is good. Anywho, so I did the bell. I stamped this branch, and actually this stamp had a flaw in it that left a little circle. Let me grab it so I can show you what I did. I hadn't stamped it before. The ink stained the stamp. Can you see that is a FSJ sequin in there? And it was just the right size. It's one of the little flower ones to lift up the area where that flaw was in the stamp, because the design was still there. The design wasn't gone in that where the flaw was. I think there'd been an air bubble in it or something when they poured the stuff in the mold. But that works. So I just left the sequin on the back of it so I could remember the next time I go to use this set. But anyway, so this is the main part of the bell, and then these other 2 pieces go to create that. There's also an ornament that has that, and then that's part of that. The bow was in 3 pieces. I'm thinking, oh, this looks like a fairly simple card. Well, I can tell you it's not, because of all the multiple layers of stamping that went into the ornament and the bow above, as well. And without the Misty, it would have taken forever. Then you've got the little hanging loops. There's 2 different ones, and there's also the little ornament hook. Isn't that so cute? And then there's sayings. I love this set, but I didn't play with it last year. I didn't get it out till this year. So anyway, so I think I made 8 of these cards. I did the tear and tape foam. Well, it's FSJs, it's not called that, but between that layer there to pop it up, I used I believe it was Broken China Distress ink to create the color here, and then I flicked on sparkle silk and whipped cream silk for the snowy effect. So I thought those turned out pretty, and they were a little more time consuming than I thought. Then these, how fun is that? Dancing Santas, and that's an older Stampin' Up set. Yeah, the Bell set there, Karen, was Sunny Studios. And so the paper I picked out from one of my little, I've got all those 6x6 square pads of Christmas paper, so that's what the polka dot paper was from one of those. But I thought those were fun, and I used I'm trying to think of what ink I used here. I don't think that was Distress ink. I think I used FSJ to do that. And then again, I flicked on Sparkle Silk. I think those Santas are so funny. Okay, and this is the last. So this set is from Spellbinders. And I saw Jeannie Bobish, she colored up these candy canes so gorgeously. It looked like you could pull them off and eat them. And she has wonderful coloring skills. So when I saw what she had done, I thought, ooh, I need that set. So I got it, and of course I don't color like hers. And she colored her candy canes just the opposite. The white areas were red, and she just really got into some deep color and shading on those, and they looked so pretty. But I went with the easier, more traditional way. But I did give it that little white line to make a little bit of shine there. And I put some different I have this big 12 by 12 scrapbook pad of Christmas paper, so that's what I used for the backgrounds here. This oval is that is Lawn Fawn die. And what did I put inside here? Oh, this is an old close to my heart stamp from a set with a little gingerbread man. But I thought it was perfect to go with these candy canes, wishing you a sweet Christmas. So I think those were, I just did the two different background papers there, but I loved that. And I thought, well, I didn't know if I should put something as far as a greeting on the front, and I decided no, I thought it was just good the way it was. So that's that. That is the extent of all my cards. I usually send out around 30 some, so I've got that covered with what I have there. And let me take this off of here if I can do it without breaking anything. There we go. Hello again. So Ken came home a little bit early, and we are taking off to Walmarche because tomorrow I have our Stamp Club Christmas party, our local stamp club here, and I decided I wanted some funky little some funky Christmas shirt to wear. So where better than Walmart to look for that, and need to just run a couple errands, go to the bank and deposit some moolah and that kind of stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys are going to have a fabulous weekend, and thanks for joining me, and I will be back on here soon. Merry Christmas.